All right, hey guys, final video for the day. We're gonna work on some turns, okay? So the biggest thing that happens for a turn, well, there's two big things that need to happen for turns that aren't necessarily worked on in turn class. They should just be getting stronger with basically every dance class you do, and you can literally work on this while brushing your teeth. Number one is your ability to balance on one foot and leg, and just your core strength and your posture while doing so. You don't want to look like you're doing some crouching tiger, hidden dragon thing as you're balancing and turning, right? You want to be very lifted and think about your posture, shoulders on top of ribs, on top of hips, so that, as well as spotting, right? Spotting meaning you look at one thing only, you watch it for as long as you can, and then you snap around and stand over your other shoulder, yeah? So the first thing I'm going to do is just give you some tips for balancing. Again, I tell the dancers all the time, you can literally, come here my love, you can literally practice standing in passe, right foot up, doesn't matter which one. Good. Stand, and now you can be brushing your teeth at home. Da, 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 da. Just practice stabilizing your ankle and your foot and your hips and your core and your posture and not getting awkward as you stand, yeah? Do your other foot now. You could be down at breakfast time talking to your dad as he's pouring your cereal, or your mom as she's putting your school books in the bag, whatever it is. Yeah, balancing, not moving. Good, good. Then to add a little element to that, if you guys have a yoga block or if you want to stack up books, anything that creates like this, I don't know, it's more mental really. So she can stand on the block, one foot on it, and now do the same thing. Pull up to a passe, and this time I'm going to talk about passes. So it should be attached to the side of your leg. Good. And then your arm should be in first. Pretend as if your knee is a straight line from your hip. Belly is super tight and arms are strong. If I were to come and push on your elbows, they shouldn't move, right? Now, do you guys see how she's leaning that way? Pull up on that supporting side, get taller, taller, taller. Strong supporting leg. Oh my goodness. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, switch legs. So just holding a passe, you guys, for young dancers is hard because it takes a lot of strength in that hip flexion and that quadricep, and then not leaning the way you see Sawyer wanting to lean, but rather pulling up and finding that opposition in the balance. That's hard too, yeah? And then the arms in, making it look good and easy on top. All hard things, yeah? So just holding a passe daily. Good, let's do our other foot. So she's standing on the surface, the block for us. She's gonna pull her right leg up. Pull all of it, don't be scared of it. Just like you're standing on the floor. Pull that knee all the way up. There you go, it's in line with her hip. Woo. Stand up on it. Arms in first, we gotta hold it for 10 seconds. Arms in first, belly's in tight. Pull up on that left side. 10, 9, don't wrap your foot. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, you're leaning, big time leaning. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing that's something to work on before we even get to the spotting, yeah? So the balancing on one leg is important. The other thing that has to happen is you have to have a releve, yeah? So I'm gonna let Sawyer use me because I'm here, but you could use a wall, you could use your bedpost, you could use whatever, you could use the kitchen counter, okay? Stand on one foot, hold my hands like on the bar. Good, now you're just gonna lower your heel and then releve up. So she's gonna go, nope, keep your legs super straight. Now just releve up. Straight up, and now bend and down. Yes, and straight up. Get to a high releve, and now plie bend. Drop your heel, stay on plie, 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 plie. Bend your knee, and now releve up. Releve, plie down. Releve, plie down. You're barely getting that heel up. Get it up as high as you can. 2 more. Up, lower, down, and up, lower, down. Good. Try your other leg. Good job. Hard, right? Yeah. Here we go. She goes, bend your knee, and she goes spring up, releve, straight leg, and plie lower down. Spring up, releve, plie lower down. Spring up, releve, plie lower down. Spring up, releve, plie lower down. Yeah, so just training that supporting leg, the leg that you stand on, to go from a plie position, and then springing up to your passe high releve. So let's try that a couple times, Sawyer. Go to your prep. Right leg is back, right heel is up. Good. Belly is tight. Boom. Now this is your plie spring up leg. I want to see that spring, and then I want to see the balance in your passe. Hold, 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 hold. Good. Try it again. Ready? Plie. Now spring. Straighten that bottom leg. Try it one more time. Go. Plie and spring. Good. High releve. Good. Let's try the left side now, guys. So left leg back. Right leg is in front. Switch leg Sawyer. Back heel is up. Switch arm Sawyer. Good. Back heel is up. Back heel is up. Bend your knees. You're going to spring up onto that leg. Spring up. Good. Try it again. Plie. You're not springing. You got to releve up. Go. Releve. Good. One more time. That was a good one. Plie. Now spring up. Good. And then your goal is to be able to hold that releve and balance as long as you can. Locking it in, not moving. Yeah? So now let's add the element of the turn. Okay? So from that plie prep, when you do a spot, you've got to think about your chin getting over your first shoulder. Then you're going to snap it around and get over your second shoulder. Yeah? So you're going to look at one thing. We have this mirror in front of us so we can look at our nose in the mirror. Or you can spot, sometimes I do this game where I stand in front of them. I say, okay, you have to tell me what number I'm holding up at the end. You can do that. Yeah? So sorry, let's try that a couple times. Go to your plie. Good, back heel. Now you're going to spring up. You're going to look over one shoulder, then the other shoulder. Whoop! You didn't spot. Try it again. Go to your plie prep. And see yourself in the mirror. And now go. Spring up. Whoop! You're not spotting at all, Sawyer. And you're spinning on your heel. 2 no-nos, yeah? So basically at home though, guys, from your prep, you want to spring straight up. See it, see it. So your head goes over your first shoulder, then snaps over your second shoulder, yeah? On both sides. So parents, as you're watching at home, that's what you're looking for. The straight up position, the high releve, nice attached passe, and you want to think about just going first shoulder, then snap around for that second shoulder, yeah? Okay, so for those of you who asked for working on all the second turns, doing the plie and releve exercises, holding on to a bar, holding on to it. Sorry, I can be my bar for a second. Just hold my hand, don't let me move, okay? Don't let me fall. Okay, so just like she did, only instead of holding our leg in passe, we can do it with our leg out, which takes a lot of strength, yes? And you can actually even attach a string, tie it to your wrist, then reach down and tie it to your ankle. Your leg should be staying at 90, right? Mine might drop a little bit. Bear with me, I'm old. But in your prime, it should be at 90. You're gonna plie with your leg in front of you. As you spring up to your releve, your leg and your arm open to second. Plie, spring up to your releve, leg and arm open to second. Plie, up, yeah? If you do it with sneakers on, it almost works as like an ankle weight, you guys, because it does add a little bit of resistance. So it'll help to strengthen that leg. But again, kind of like I talked about in my jump video, it takes a lot of leg strength in addition to just the proper technique to do those all-squat turns. So make sure you're doing all the exercises to get the leg strength first, right? So plie, releve. The timing of your all-squat turn, you'll go from your prep, you're gonna drop first. So you're gonna go prep. Sorry, stop coming up to me so I can do it without hitting you, baby girl. So I go prep. The first thing you're gonna do is drop to that plie position, right? So again, prep, drop. There's your quasi open position. From there, you're gonna go prep, drop, open, drop, open. So you'll go plie, drop, open, right into the drop again. Sorry, my sneaker gets caught, yeah? So basically just practice going prep, and then go to your plie, open. Yeah, to stay open. And then you feel, as you start going over that outer shoulder, your leg comes in front of you, you go back to that plie again, yeah? So again, work on your strengthening, work on the timing, make sure your supporting side is nice and straight, don't let it dip and drop, leg up to 90, yeah? The exercises and the stretches and the strengthening are equally as important as just getting the steps, yeah? So make sure you're training your body, doing things correctly, and not cheating, yeah? Okay, you guys, that should help a little bit with turns. We'll come back to it later when we're a little bit more advanced, and we will see you soon.